Video. This is a video. Hey, Happy New Year. How are ya? And welcome back to another
YouTube video.
It's a new year. It's a new me. It's a new Jacob Andrew Sharpe. This year is guaranteed filled with nuggets. That's why you gotta like and subscribe this year, guys. I'm telling you, you gotta like and subscribe because this year is the year for nuggets. I promise. And today we've got a doozy of a video, and there's nuggets in here. There's nuggets in every one of my videos. So that's why you gotta like and subscribe to videos by Jacob Andrew Sharpe. And today's nuggets, well, they're not your standard nuggets. They're not your standard chicken nuggets. No, today's nuggets are gonna be liver flavored. I know that sounds gross, but that's because today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite TikTokers, Liver King. Now, if you don't already know who Liver King is a weightlifting,
liver-eating, ancestral alpha organism.
Now, his name is Brian Johnson, but he likes to go by the nickname Liver King because of all the liver that he's the king of. He's the royalty of eating liver. Liver King puts out content on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, and let me tell ya, this guy is alpha. Looks like if Dan Bilzerian had sex with Dan Bilzerian and then shit out Liver King. Liver King is the epitome of like alpha fitness content creator. It's either you're an alpha like Liver King, where you could kill anyone on the planet with one foul, or you're like me, just a little beta simp. Aww. And to achieve this goal of ancestral living and super down-to-earth lifestyles, what does Liver King do? Well, he films his ankle weight workouts and posts it on TikTok. Just like our ancestors did. Because where would we be without the primitive age and the discovery of MSN? We would be lost without the Victorian age and the development of Musically. Guys, I can't imagine human life surviving without the turn-of-the-century invention
AOL chat.
So let's dive into the world of liver.
When you realize that people are suffering and struggling and that there's a simple, elegant solution, a return to ancestral living, that's really what my purpose is now. There's this really simple way of living. It's ancestral living. It's the way that we've lived for millions of years. It's accessible. It's something you can literally do right now, today, and you can have an impact and change your life tomorrow. This is why my life's work is my mission, is my purpose. It's putting back in what the modern world left out.
Liver King. This liver's never been so king. That's his first TikTok he's ever posted, and I think that's a great intro to who Liver King is. He really nails it with the ancestral lifestyle. He shows us him getting farm fresh eggs. Those cattle he's leading, well, he's gonna turn them into a T-bone steak and he's gonna cook it up right there on the grill. And he does the most ancestral thing of all time. He hops on his wind bike and he clocks a few miles. You know what I mean, guys? Oh, just like all of our ancestors did. Also, I'm not here to body shame. That's not what I want to do here. But wow. Look at that guy's stomach. He literally has like 1,000 abs. And I'm not mad about it. I'm genuinely blown away. His abs look like a grid to like a city. His stomach looks like a Grand Theft Auto map. Like I could play tic-tac-toe on that guy's stomach. Or I could like make a graph. Check out my favorite nuggets of all. Those two rock-hard, juicy nuggets. His whole body is kind of nuggets. He's got like a 30-pack of mini nuggets down low, and then 2 big nuggets up top. 2 mommy milkers for nuggets. He looks like he got attacked by bees. Okay, so Liver King also, in his first few videos that he ever posted, he posts about these 9 ancestral tenets. 9 just like basic things that he lives by in his life to make himself, you know, a better person, which I can respect. I love the idea of laying out what you need to do to be better.
The first ancestral tenet is sleep, because that's a time the body and brain detox, recover, rebuild, and restore. We can go months without food, weeks without water, but only days without sleep before we die.
I don't know if we can go months without food and weeks without water. How long can you last without food and water? Okay, a general rule of thumb, a person can survive without water for about 3 days. So we're a little off with Week's Liver King. You don't need food or water. You can just eat your dreams.
The second ancestral tenet is eat, because we evolved eating the whole animal, nose to tail, horns to hooves. But in the modern world, we choose processed foods and muscle meats.
Okay, I like that. You know, you gotta eat good foods. If you're eating animals, you don't want to waste the animals. I love that idea.
The third ancestral tenet is move, because what you do with your body is just as important as what you put into it.
I also agree with that one. Number 3 is great. Move. Okay, great. Because there's definitely days where I'm not feeling so hot, and I think I can fix it by laying down and going on my phone and going in and out of sleep. But sometimes you need to get up, and you gotta get moving and grooving.
The fourth ancestral tenet is shield, because our early ancestors avoided dangers. But instead of running away from a lion, we need to be running away from processed foods, excessive Wi-Fi, perfumes, and plastics.
Yeah, we do need shields. Sorry, McDonald's.
The fifth ancestral tenet is connect, because our early ancestors were in constant contact with the earth, 24/7, 365.
Okay, great. Another great lesson. Be more connected to the earth. I love that. Mother Nature is what keeps us alive. So yeah, 100%.
Comfort is not good for the organism. That's why the sixth ancestral tenet is cold. Our early ancestors were regularly subjected to cold. It's like we're purpose-built for it.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't love the winter time per se, but I think being cold is fine. You know, when you come inside after a winter day and you get under a blanket and your feet get all tingly, or you hop in the bath and you get all warm, that's a nice feeling. So sure, you gotta have if you want to enjoy warmth, you gotta have cold. Okay, I get that.
The seventh ancestral tenet is sun, because our early ancestors didn't brush, didn't floss, didn't get cavities. At the heart of midday sun exposure is vitamin D. This works synergistically in the fat-soluble system with vitamins K and A. This system enables us to remineralize our teeth, it supports key metabolic factors, and improves energy metabolism. If you want fresh breath, go for it, brush your teeth. But if you want all-day energy, a lean body, and strong oral health, nourish your body with sun, liver, and bone marrow.
Hold on. So you're telling me that after I've been using mouthwash, floss, and scrubbing my teeth my whole life, you're telling me that the real secret was just open my mouth to the sun? I don't know if the sun is gonna fix cavities. Definitely not bone marrow and liver. Could you imagine going on a date and just to act smooth, you freshen your breath with a little bit of liver spray? Or maybe you take some bone marrow gum out, you chew that, and you'll be all ready for your date.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
Brother, this guy stinks!
The eighth ancestral tenet is fight, because men evolved fighting, hunting, protecting, struggling, persevering, winning. And when we win, we get rewarded with a boost of dopamine and androgens that cultivate such behavior.
Next time I punch someone in the face, I'm just gonna be like, sorry, that's number 8 in the Ancestral Tenets. Take me to court. You'll see it right there in the court of law. Sorry guys, I can punch you in the face really hard. The ancestors said I could.
The ninth ancestral tenet is bond. Since the inception of our species, we belong to a far greater purpose. We belong to each other, and we were there for each other.
Number 9, Bond. James Bond. Yeah, I get that. You gotta bond with people, and you gotta be together. Yeah, that's a good. I think these are all pretty good lessons. I just don't know if I 100% trust the sun for good breath thing, because my mouth is already warm as it is, and I've had like 4 coffees today, so I don't know if my girlfriend's gonna be too stoked if I go eat a bunch of liver and kiss her on the mouth. All right, let's move on.
Gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never...
Now that is an ancestral workout, if you ask me. Our ancestors had all that equipment. And you know why I know? Because that's the most natural body I've ever seen. Nothing unnatural about that body. I don't think that guy's using any enhancements at all. Also, don't try to preach like a more grounded lifestyle and a more down-to-earth lifestyle when you're wearing a snapback. Like, I don't know if I can take this guy's advice because he looks like if a Hummer became a guy.
King here. Welcome back to my Friday feast, the day after Thanksgiving. You would think we're gonna eat less, but you would be wrong. We're gonna eat more. Here's what we're having. We got liver, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Why? Until you memorize it, it's because liver is king. We got 3 pieces of femur bone. A couple of these, my kids think they got all the bone marrow out. but they would be wrong too. These are treasures, and I got a full one too. I got quite a few patties. I'm gonna try and devour all of these. And then this we are sharing with the family. It's a smorgasbord of carbs and potatoes. And you wanna know why? You already know why. Because Liver King earned it. Here's what I'm having for dinner today. Liver King out.
There's no way this guy isn't having diarrhea every day, right? Looking at all those burgers and that liver and that bone marrow, oh my god, that guy has to shit the hottest liquid of all time. Like, that guy shits black coffee. Now let's meet the royal liver family.
I'm headed to get Liver Boys right now for our nightly walk. Let's see what they're up to. This is Rad's room. Hey Rad, you in here, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. You got a little push-up session going on. Just let you know that we're going for a walk here in a second, okay?
Okay.
All right, brother, we'll get you here in a minute. And let's go see what Liver Boy number 2 has going on. Let him know that we are going for a walk. Make sure he is ready to hang out with the family. Striker, you in here? Yeah. Oh, there he is. Yes, man. You got a push-up session happening too. All right, man, just letting you know we're headed for a walk, okay?
All right, I'll finish this up.
All right, we'll see you in a minute.
Dude, no way. Okay, no way that is real. That sucks, man. That guy's for sure so hard on his sons. Like, no way they were both doing push-ups and they both have the same haircut. Liver King is for sure the guy to yell at his kids during Little League. You know when you were like playing soccer as a kid and there was just a slightly older kid who was a referee? That guy's the type of guy who has no problem walking onto the field and yelling at the child referee. And for sure he's upset that they're both like skinny. Like, I don't know how people aren't embarrassed being like, okay kids, get ready, dad's filming a TikTok.
Liver King doesn't go to the grocery store often, but if I do, I'm coming in with one trip. This is why we train Barbarian.
And that's why we train Barbarian. Because there's nothing more barbarian than groceries. And up next, I'm going to show you how to coupon like a Viking. Okay, now we have a holiday video.
Liver King here. Here's what I get to have with my family on Christmas Day and Christmas dinner. We're gonna start with liver. You already know why, because liver is king and I'm the Liver King. We got a couple of pieces of femur here. We're gonna scoop that pure marrow right out. I'm gonna eat every single patty here because I earned it and it's Christmas. I have a Liver King concoction. I got some bacon, I got some avocado, I got some carbs, I got some more carbs. And for everyone who says I don't eat vegetables, this is my Christmas salad today. You can see some pine cones, some pecans. All things delicious, but this is about spending time with loved ones and family, and this is what we get to do right now. Liver King out.
No way he ate a pine cone. Dude, there's no way. Okay, I don't believe he ate that. That's crazy. You didn't eat a pine cone, man. He chewed on it and he was like, delicious.
Now give me another bacon cheeseburger.
Is this fucking real? Is he being real? Or is this a fucking joke? Hey, Liver King? Is this a joke, man? Is this a joke to you, Liver King? Huh? Is this a fucking joke, man? You fucking with me? I don't understand why people are so obsessed with becoming an alpha. That seems to be such a big part of like male fragility, is needing to be the best all the time. I find it so embarrassing. Guys, what's wrong with being a little beta? What's wrong with being a little beta simp? Fuck it, I love it. Be beta. Be a beta simp. Who fucking cares? Be a delta cuck. Who gives a shit? Fuck it. I will announce myself as the first Zeta bitch. Like, I'm so fucking Zeta, dude. And welcome back to Jacob Sharpe's guide to becoming a Zeta bitch. Tip number 1. Let all those alpha and sigma males do all the work. Who cares? You don't need to be a leader. You want to hang around in the background and take a nap. You let them put in the hard work and you sit back and you relax. Cause you're a Zeta bitch and you deserve some rest. You go, Zeta bitches. You go.
Liver King here. This is how Liver King and Liver Queen sleep. You'll see that we have our little wool pads on top of these little wooden boxes that we made. It's just some plywood so that we can elevate the beds, especially in a high humidity environment so we don't get any mold underneath. And then we have these thin wool pads that are just, I don't know, an inch or two. Just a little bit of stuff down here to give enough cushion to kind of mimic what our early ancestors would have done with some local plants so you're not sleeping directly on the floor.
No way, man. I don't, like, what? You don't sleep in a bed? If our ancestors actually saw that, they would be pissed. If our ancestors touched a mattress from this day and age, their heads would explode. There's no way that they would see this and be like, nope, sleep on the ground. Nope. We know that you've developed beds that are better for you and that give you better sleeps, but nope. It's better to sleep on the ground. Don't you dare sleep in a Tempur-Pedic mattress. You sleep on the ground and you get yourself a bad back. Shit's better now, dude. Like, shit's so much better now. Life used to suck. You used to get like a paper cut and you would die the next day. Such a rich, privileged person thing to do. Now that I have a bunch of money and everything I could ever want, I'm gonna go back to my primitive roots and sleep on the ground, but in the comfort of my $1 million home. Before I end the video, I just wanted to show you guys his YouTube channel. It's not as popular as his TikTok account, but I really think that with some promotion, we can get Liver King out there, because that's really what I want to do. Let's just go to his first video, inside Liver King's home, exclusive house tour.
Liver King here. Welcome to my cave. Come on in.
Is this sign. It says cell phone reception goes here, and by here, that really means this Faraday cage. And that Faraday cage is going to make sure to block all the EMFs from the phone so we can maintain this healthy, pristine environment.
This guy has the most like stepdad energy of all time. No phones in the house, unless dad's making content.
This is my office. This is where stuff gets done. This is my standing office.
So this is my office. Some liver supplements, 2 hatchets, and a gun. Dude, a gun? I don't think that's very primal of you. His office just screams, I can't get hard anymore. Yeah, so after I lost the ability to get an erection, I turned to liver and guns. And I gotta say, my life has never been better. Sure, I can no longer pleasure my wife sexually, but that's okay, because I've replaced that with making her sleep on a wooden plank.
We'll start with the bathroom. This is a nice wide open space. This is where we get our massages every week. And we have a steam sauna right here, which is nice. Sometimes we alternate between the steam sauna and the dry sauna, which I'll show you here in a second. So we're gonna go into the closet. And what else would you have in the closet besides a sauna, of course? And we have all sauna space.
I'm upset. I'm really upset about that. I don't know why I'm so upset. I don't get it though. Hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. I just wanted to take a quick second to hear a word from today's sponsor, Inkbox. Inkbox is a Toronto-based company that makes tattoos for now, and I'm so excited to be working with them on today's video. Inkbox tattoos use For Now ink that lasts 1 to 2 weeks, and they fade away as your skin naturally regenerates. And it's applied easily at home with no needles required. You can pick from a selection of thousands of designs from Inkbox's global artist community. Or you can even create your own. You don't even have to worry about the pain of getting a tattoo anymore, because Inkbox's application process is so easy to use, and you can even do it from the comfort of your own home. The step-by-step process is super simple to follow, and the tattoos only take about 24 to 36 hours to fully develop. Inkbox's For Now ink is completely water resistant, and they look like real tattoos. Unlike temporary tattoos that just wash away in water, Inkbox is the real deal, and they're not just a sticker for your skin. Maybe you're considering getting a tattoo and you want to do a test run of what it'll actually look like. Or maybe you just wanted to have some fun and you just wanted to add some really cool pieces to yourself. Or maybe you saw that they have a really good collection of dinosaur tattoos and you picked out every one. I don't know, maybe it makes you feel young that you have so many dinosaur tattoos now. All I'm saying is, I'm not gonna judge you if you get 3 or 4 dinosaur tattoos on your body. There's nothing wrong with a few dino tats, okay? And guys, the possibilities are endless with Inkbox's vast and unique selection of tattoos from artists around the world. And every tattoo that Inkbox makes is ethically sourced, cruelty-free, and all of their packaging is completely recyclable. So make sure you go to inkbox.com to go check out their online store and their custom tattoo maker. Or you can go check out their YouTube and Instagram to stay up to date on their new designs. And from now until February 28th, Inkbox is offering buy one, get one free. Just use discount code JACOBBOGO. That's JACOBBOGO BOGO. And you can even check out the tattoos that I pick. And all you have to do is click the link in the description in my bio. And you can have cool dinosaur tats, like me. And I've had the pleasure of working with Inkbox in the past, and they're the best. I love having the opportunity to work with friends and to promote products that I truly believe in, like Inkbox. So go check out Inkbox and go get a For Now tattoo. Maybe go get a dino tattoo. Just a suggestion. Thank you so much for sponsoring the video, Inkbox, and thank you so much for the nuggets. Okay, gang, let's get back to the video. All right, primals, that's the end of the video. This has to be the best YouTube prank of all time. You got us. But if this is real, then I can't wait to follow him for the rest of my life, in the hopes that maybe one day I can become an ancestral alpha organism. Maybe this is my audition video. So dear Liver King, maybe you can let me join the Liver Royal family. Every Liver King needs a liver jester, okay? I hope all you primals out there enjoyed this Zeta bitch video. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more liver-flavored Zeta nuggets like this one. And you can also go check out my podcast, the Mr. Friendship Podcast. Okay, bye! This body's built on liver and pine cones.